Batman Mask of the Phantasm is pretty good. I decided to watch this because Marilu Henner voices in this, and I probably would have watched it eventually anyway. I'm quite a casual Batman fan, but Batman is a character I really like, so I was looking forward to this, and I'm pleased to say I like it. It is worth bearing in mind that if you're a big Batman fan, you might have a different perspective, you might be looking for something different. But based purely on my perspective, I thought it was a decent experience. This is an animated feature film from 1993. It's directed by Eric Radomski and Bruce Timm. It's written by Alan Burnett, Paul Dini, Martin Pascoe, and Michael Reeves, with a voice cast including Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, Dana Delany. Of course, we have Marilu Henner and various others. And the story focuses, of course, on Batman, who finds himself investigating murders by the Phantasm, and the villain may have a connection with his past. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. I knew going into it the connection with his past and this villain and who this villain actually is. I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. I'm not familiar with the character. I don't believe I'd ever met the character before. As I said, quite a casual Batman fan. But generally what I see with Batman I enjoy. So I won't give anything else away, but there is a little bit more information online if you want to know a bit more, but just in case it's a spoiler, I won't go into any more detail. But to be honest, even though I knew going into it, it didn't ruin the experience for me, but I won't give it away just in case. But certainly, I think that it worked out really well for me, not knowing too much else. I didn't know much about the characters. I didn't know how things would unfold, of course, and I'd say it's a strong narrative with good pacing. It has a really good narrative structure, and it's definitely quite interesting. And while it's not a scary film, there are some scenes that are quite dark, with some really powerful moments. And I think, as a child, I would have found those moments quite intimidating. That being said, this isn't my kind of film as a child. I loved animation, but this isn't the kind of thing I would have watched. There are not enough animals in it. I loved watching animal-based animation, but certainly a few darker moments, but it's not too heavy. But there's plenty of drama, plenty of action, very well-written characters. Batman, of course, is great, and there's some really great voice acting, really good use of music, often very dramatic, adding to the atmosphere. It is quite loud at times. There are often a lot of different sounds happening at once. That's not a criticism, just an observation, and I don't personally love that very much, but the sounds do work very well together, and I feel like it's not throughout the entire film, frequently enough that I made note of it, but that's just worth bearing in mind. It does sound a little loud at times, so if you're wearing headphones, beware, but it's nothing too problematic. The animation itself is really good, some great character movements, very fluid animation at times, the colour palette works well. It's a decent experience. Batman Mask of the Phantasm is a decent story, great characters, really nice animation, nice to listen to, great voice acting. For me, as a casual Batman fan, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed meeting some new characters. I'd love to know what you think of it, if you have my perspective, but also if you're a big Batman fan. Does it deliver? Is it what you expected? I enjoyed it, and I'm happy to recommend it.